After the enormous success of iCarly, Miranda Cosgrove was set to become another Miley Cyrus or Selena Gomez. However, the star seems to have vanished from the small screen. What happened to the second highest paid child star in the world? Why did she suddenly disappear from Hollywood? Miranda was spotted by a talent agent when she was only 3 years old. Because she started in the industry at such a young age, Cosgrove didn't know what life was like without cameras.
And I didn't like it. And then my mom tried to get me to do it again. And then I started to like it when I was 7 or 8 years old.
After appearing in the comedy School of Rock, Miranda's career started to take off. Suddenly, everyone knew who Miranda Cosgrove was. At the age of 10, she was a star. As she said, "I didn't choose acting myself. It was something I did all the time. But everything comes at a price." For Miranda, the cost was her childhood. She had no friends outside the industry because work took up all her free time. The only ones who were close to Miranda were her cast members from the Drake and Josh show. But Miranda didn't even have time to realize that she was missing out on something because she was working all the time. And her personal Nickelodeon show, iCarly, launched her music career. Like many other young stars, Miranda Cosgrove had the chance to go from a star to a megastar. And she, not knowing anything else, took it. In 2010, Miranda's debut solo album, Sparks Fly, was released. In addition, she also continued her career as an actress and voice actor. A little too much for a 16-year-old, don't you think? While other teenagers her age were having their first kiss and begging their parents for money for a car, Miranda was working non-stop. Episodes of iCarly reached unprecedented views. The episode I Saved Your Life reached 11.2 million views, which made it the second most popular episode in the history of Nickelodeon. And Miranda herself an even bigger favorite of the audience. It seemed like Miranda had it all. But despite the fact that she earned $180,000 for an episode of iCarly and was able to buy at least 10 cars, something was still missing. "Even though I do love acting, I missed out on middle school and high school," Cosgrove shared. Loneliness surrounded Cosgrove, and more, she started thinking about taking a break from her career. But in 2011, she released the EP High Maintenance with her track Dancing Crazy. The track became so popular that Miranda even went on tour. She simply did not have any time to take a break as her career was rising higher and higher. But all good things come to an end sooner or later, and her successful career was suddenly shattered. Miranda was reluctant to go on tour, and unfortunately, fate seemed to play a devastating joke on the star.
The driver fell asleep and we got in a really bad accident.
Her tour bus hit a semi-truck, and Miranda was left disabled.
I flew out of the bed and I hit the wall. The bookcase fell on top of me. And when I woke up, I was so disoriented.
She had a serious fracture in her tibia that required surgery.
I got all this metal in my ankle and stuff.
What?
This proved to be the beginning of the end for the young actress. Miranda was in a wheelchair for several months, making it impossible for her to work. She had to cancel 25 concerts, worth more than $400,000. In addition, Sony ended its contract with Miranda, depriving her of more than $560,000 from future works and albums. And as if that wasn't enough, Neutrogena also dropped Cosgrove as a result of the accident. Overall, Miranda lost more than $2.5 million. Imagine what a blow it was for Cosgrove, who made a living based on her looks and ability to play and move around. From the age of 3, Miranda had worked hard, only to have it all gone overnight. Add this to the loneliness that Miranda had always felt, and no true friends to share her pain with. And it's no wonder Miranda wanted to give up everything and start again. iCarly ended when I was 20, and I immediately started college at USC. I really wanted to pursue new interests and have the college experience, said Cosgrove. Now, after a 6-year hiatus, Miranda Cosgrove is working again. auditioning and using her offset talents as an executive producer. Currently, she is also starring in the reboot of iCarly. Miranda's story proves that no matter what has happened to you, you can overcome any obstacles and start again.